Untitled Goose Game. Yeah, I will put that on the back burner. Geese only make war. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood for the war games at the moment. And also, for the past couple of weeks, I don't know about you guys, I've just not been in the mood to play anything at all. It just felt wrong playing games whilst the world is burning, and also at the same time, it's felt for me incredibly frustrating that I can do shit all about it to really help, other than try and donate a bit of money to a charity that might help or raise awareness of that. But it's just so frustrating, and I don't know. I've probably dwelled on the whole thing far too much, to be honest. But it's just sad times. We have a lot of pigs in there, don't we? A whole lot of pigs. So what was I doing? I was going on a hunting trip, checking out the third person in this. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I think we're just going to go and try and randomly find a pig. Don't fancy taking on a bear. That's what I was doing. I was looking for armor. Have they added any armor in? They've still got these heat and cold protection. I've never had an instance where, apart from being in winter, we need some basic clothes, where that's mattered. Doesn't look like they've added any armor in yet, and there's nothing new in the smithy, is there? No, it's just weapons. I'm sure there was talk of that. I might be wrong. That's okay. So Warhammer Total War 3 that I was streaming last time, it's a pretty good game. If you like the Total War series at all, this is probably the best of the Warhammer ones. I've only really watched 2. I must admit I haven't played that, but I have watched and played quite a bit of 1, and 3 is definitely better in nearly all respects. Apart from you might like it, you might not. There's a sense of urgency with the campaign, in that you have to really push on with the campaign objectives to complete them before another faction does, and you can't really take your time in a chilled out way, slowly conquering the world or doing these campaign elements, because you really have to go for it, which doesn't make sense from a story point of view, because in that game, you get this sage come up to you and says he's the only person with the ability to travel to the realms of chaos, and he's going to help your demon lord, your faction, if he plays a chaos faction, this is. And then suddenly you get into the game and everyone's got the ability to go to the chaos realms. I'm thinking, hang on, didn't he find the only book that could take him there? But anyway, but it's a good game. It's a good game. So you either like that sense of urgency, or you don't, and that's the campaign side of it. But it's pretty decent. Any advice? Starting the second year with the house, food, and resource storage is built. What should you build next? Oh, there's tons of advice I could do on this. In fact, I was meaning to do a video on it. What I would focus on, it depends, because I can't remember the state of, or the order in which things come depends what you're building and what XP you're earning. But if you can get some farming going pretty quickly and get some people into the village, and then you want to be growing flax. If you grow, it doesn't matter about the size of fields. I do quite big ones, like 10 by 10 for this, but they're expensive and take a lot of time, because you'll be having to buy the manure and the seed and everything to start with. But if you grow flax, you will make an absolute fortune. So get some flax in if you can, and then once that's going, on the production side of things, try to get the Sewing Hut 1. Where the hell is this? Sewing Hut 1. This will allow you to make linen, thread, and fabric, and you can make, I'm assuming this hasn't been updated and changed, you can make coifs, which sell for quite a lot, and they're very simple to make and very quick to make. So once you get the flax going on the farming side and the sewing hut up, you're going to be sorted for money. You can buy whatever you want. You can afford the manure to grow the flax, and you can afford the taxes every year. So that takes care of the finances. But I forget if they're easy to grind out, because it was a long time ago I got the XP for them. Yeah, aim towards a pigsty as well, because that will then produce your own manure for fertilizing the fields. Just got the sewing hook one. Excellent. So that's on a good start. So get some farming stuff. Get the flax fields in. Get a pigsty in. And if you find yourself... Hang on, where's it on management? If you find yourself hitting the limit for buildings, because early on there's like a 10 building limit, and then you find you need more houses and stuff to get the workers to do all these things, advance the main story quests with the Castellan, who I can't remember the name of, and I won't tell you what happens to him in the end, because that might be considered a spoiler. Yes, go and do the main story quests, and that ups your building limit, so then you can get more people in to do all the rest. Oh, you can increase the building limit now? Oh, is that... Ah, so is that for people who didn't want to do the quests? They can like go into sandbox mode, just increase the building limit. That's pretty cool. That's good. So I really like the way that the developers have carried on adding to this and changing things. Hang on, did I just get... No, it's okay. It's okay. So let me get my bow of plenty out. We're going to try a poison bronze arrow to the head. That was pretty quick. I think that maybe worked a bit more like a rifle in the speed at which that projectile arrived at its target, but never mind. So I'm just checking out the third person stuff here. The animations are just they don't quite match up, but that's fine. We don't need to hunt anything. We have loads of meat and stuff. I just wanted to check things out. I really want to find a pig. Let's see if we can go find a pig so I can check out the bronze spear and fighting from third person. Been playing Destiny 2 the last few weeks. Wasn't there a big update for that recently? Oh, yeah, last weekend. Is it good? How are fuel prices in the UK? You're up to $4.49 a US gallon. That's a really hard thing to compare. Yeah, fuel prices are up. But I know a US gallon is different size to a UK gallon. But generally, you guys have a lot cheaper fuel than we do. We are up to, for unleaded fuel, about £1.60 per litre. So what is that? Is there 4 litres in a US gallon, roughly? I think it was 4.5 in a UK gallon. It gets confusing. It does. Oh, AMAC, thanks very much for the follow. So what would that make it? If there's 4 litres to a US gallon, that would be £4, £6.40. And then the exchange rate, yeah, that's expensive. You suck at hunting? It gets easier with better weapons, with better bows, and poisoned arrows, and better arrows as well. I got off to pick up that axe, didn't I? Oh, it's only copper? Oh, I thought I found a nice bronze axe there. Well, might as well take that. Oh, in case you didn't know as well, Mac, these camps and chests and things you find lying around. I thought the horse was having a poo for a minute. The way it's lifted its tail up. That would be a cool animation to put in. They all respawn. So if you find a chest or you find a camp, revisit it in another season and see if there's more goodies appeared. Will the animals bleed out if you wound them? Yes, they will. If you wound them hard enough. So the deer and stuff, if you get a good shot into them and they're bleeding, as long as you can follow them, they won't always bleed out. I think it depends how you've hit them. But yes, they do. There's another axe down there. Please be iron. Iron would be really nice. Stone. Hardly worth my time picking up. Right, let's see if we can find a pig. Or a wolf. A wolf will do. These are dangerous things to attack, actually. Get the spear, get the spear. Right, let's see. I'm tempted just to throw this at that thing. Oh, God, it didn't work. Well, it did, but I think I speared him in the leg. Where's my my arrow fallen away somewhere and disappeared? So that works out at $7.95 for US gallon converted. Yeah, and that's unleaded fuel. Diesel's about 5%, maybe not quite that much, but it's a bit more expensive again. Let me go and get that spear back. I don't know that throwing spears is a great move. Well, it is when you don't want to get hit by things. Oh, it hasn't. It's not put it back on the slot, has it? Bronze spear, please. Soon loses condition as well. Basically, I think that the spear lost more condition than the wolf did when it hit it. Don't throw, don't throw. Stab! How good an idea was this? Okay. So the bronze spear definitely kills things a bit faster than wooden ones do. Do we have dodge in this? I don't think we do we? Yeah, my car that I use for work is just it's just a quite small engine thing. And most of my work I travel to is fairly local. So the fuel costs, whilst it sounds like it's gone up quite a lot. And let's not forget that, I don't know about in the US, but before things happened in Ukraine, energy prices and fuel prices were going up quite a lot anyway, which doesn't help. But luckily for me, it's not impacting too much on my own expenses. Oh, it's just blood. Oh, well, I guess we've seen what fighting something does, so that's kind of what I wanted to do with that. Let's head back to town. Not good to be out after dark in this game, in the forest, with half health. Man, this is a dense forest. This one is ripe for mass tree felling, I think. Heading southwest. We don't want to be going southwest, but I will take a drink as I go across there. Is this where the hell am I? Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise I'd gone down as far as this. I'm just going to go and check on what this quest is in Lenica, because I'm at the point now where I think I need to increase my reputation to get other people to come and join the village. And then we'll maybe see about doing some mass production now that we've got this this setting ticked. So it's not going to take us ages to produce like 500 loaves of bread or whatever. Right, where is this quest? No public transport in the US? Well, outside of London and some of the other big cities, but London's got great public transport. It's affordable, it's regular, it's reliable, mostly. There might be a strike at the moment, but it's generally pretty good. But the rest of the UK, especially the rural areas, public transport is awful. Like, you get a bus somewhere and there won't be one back for 2 days or something crazy like that. Yeah, it's bad. Your daily commute's 115 kilometers? Ah, yeah, that's gonna sting a bit. Mine, well, I work from home, so it's not far at all. But even the local jobs I go out to do when I see clients, it's not very far. Can I help with something? I heard that you call yourself a good hunter, but I bet that I am better than you. So what do you say? A friendly competition in a game of hunting. Bring it on. You've got 5 hours. To do what? 8 rabbits and deer in 5 hours. And I don't know if the time limit is a thing on this. Because to try and do that in the dark. Mark, you've picked a stupid time to do this. Let's just head into the woods and see what I can find with my bow of plenty. I might be able to see deer. I'll never see rabbits in the dark, will I? I'm hoping the... Oh, God, I've hit the edge of the thing. And it spins you round, and I don't know which way to go after that. Tell you what I might do. Let's pick up some sticks, and I'm going to make a little campfire. And I don't care if that timer is really just 5 hours, then we'll forget about this. But I'm gonna build a fire, furniture, campfires. I need quite a few more. And then we'll just go hunting in daylight. I think that would be the sensible thing to do. We're not there yet. Come on. I do seem to recall that it wasn't a problem, the time limit on this last time I did it. But I might be wrong. Quite like this third-person view, actually. Right, let's sleep until next day. Got a bunch of firewood, enough for 2 winters. That is quite a supply. That'll help save on the heating costs. Hey, Avengi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. Right, so it's not saying my quest has failed, so that's good. Let's see where I am on the map. Let's head north and east, away from the map edge. Mounted combat would be good in this. If you could, like, shoot a bow from horseback, that would be pretty sweet. Oh, was that a rabbit? I think I see a rabbit. There's one running off down there. Definitely one running off down there. Do they glow? Yes, they do. Nice. Okay. How high above that do I need to aim to hit it? I don't. Or not much at all. That's cool. Shot it with a poison bronze arrow. Overkill. Can you craft a sword later? Not that I've seen. But I don't have the maximum level of smithy unlocked or anything like that, so it's... I don't think it's in the game, but I do remember there being talk about such things being put into the game. I see nothing to eat and kill over here. Yeah, I quite like the third-person view. It gives you a wider view of your surroundings. Oh, there's one there. Damn. Crouch. You see that rabbit just jump in the air? I like the recurve bow. Getting on well with that. The longbow is powerful. Just took quite a long time to draw up. It's a nice amount of firewood. I used to like chopping firewood. It used to be like one of those jobs that felt really worthwhile. It's really... Is cathartic the right word? Therapeutic, even. Splitting logs with an axe. Used to love it. Back from 2 weeks in the US, visiting and attending your sister there, and generally having a blast playing Final Fantasy 14. Nice. I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games, apart from 7, I think, when it was on the PlayStation 20 years ago. I remember playing it then, but I haven't played through the remake and didn't really plan to. Enjoyed it, though. Is Final Fantasy 14, is that the MMO? The online thing? Oh, sister's wedding. Oh, nice. Oh, congrats to her, then. And congrats to you on going and having a little holiday over there as well. Just realised my water level's down quite a way. No rabbits around here. Right, let's sprint down to the river and have a drink. I do like the water effects in this game. They updated this. Because the edges to the river look a little bit different to how I remember. The reflections and that. It does look pretty. This game has always looked pretty, but it does look nice now. 14's the MMO. It's more of an RPG with an MMO on the side. I never... Oh, hang on. I never really... I watched a few people streaming it, but it's not one that really ever sort of sung out to me. Oh, that poisoned bronze arrow with this recurve bow is very nice. I'm going to be overloaded soon, aren't I, with furs and leathers and meat and stuff. Got 58 meat on me. Right then. Are we crouched? Oh, she's coming this way. No, don't move, don't move. Damn. I was just about to let go and I saw her head I just swayed off the shot. And when you've been holding the bow back for a while, as soon as you move, it sort of twitches a little bit. That's what it feels like to me. Where's my arrow gone? I'll get that back. There's a fox. I don't think foxes count for this, sadly. Oh, what was that? Something down there? Deer. How close can I get? We don't mind taking long shots at things. Oh, it's gone. It's off. It's off. It's off. Ah, it moved. They're not allowed to move. It might bleed out. It's imperative I get my arrows back, though. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to shoot it. Well, who'd have thought shooting a deer up the arse doesn't take it down straight away? There you go. It's either bled out or it's poisoned. I don't know which is the... Which was the killing blow there. Hey, Halloween, nice to see you. How's it going? Found the US a bit colder than Singapore. I think most places will be a bit colder than Singapore. Surely. What's that? Badger? Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers. What am I on? I'm only at 4 out of 8. Okay, let's go find some more things. Love the music in this, by the way. Music's awesome. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're in. Stealth isn't normally my modus operandi. I tend to like to charge in with things. But I guess we're supposed to be a little bit careful with this. Let's see where that hit. See if it actually... it's pretty good. Pretty good. Take that. I will take that. Good to see me playing this again. You've got to get back to work. Hope you have a great stream. Thanks, Mr. D, and you too. And good luck with that that playthrough. Don't get caught at work. Watching me, that is. Oh, rabbits! Rabbits! I've missed one. I'll get his mate. Oh, I thought he was going to run off then. Looks like the rest have. Two to go. So yeah, other games. There was a whole lot came out in February. And you know, other events sort of overtaken me. But I don't remember half the things I'd lined up to play. Oh, that was one. The Roman RPG thing. Expeditions Rome, I think it's called. Yeah, I think I've got access to that. So that might be quite cool. So I might give that a go. Do I want to try taking on a bison? Not with half health, I don't. Besides, it's not going to help for the quest, so I'll... Rabbits. Rabbits. Get your rabbits here. Little squeal and he jumps in the air. Feel kind of sad. I think, have they updated the fur graphics again? Because I remember when I played this in an early access, and the fur on animals looked like rough, really rough. But it looks a lot better now. Final Fantasy XIV is very heavy on the story from start to finish. It's not going to be compelling to people fully immersed in it. It's not going to be compelling to people fully immersed in it. Also, the community is great. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a moose. That won't count, will it, if I shoot that? We're in moose territory. Oh, don't miss the arrow. Need those back. Let's wander over here and find another rabbit. That'll do. You can eat every day for 9 meat and 6 cabbage. Yeah, one thing that's always been a bit funny with this game, I've thought, is that it's incredibly easy to feed everyone. I mean, you set a hunter off and you'll get masses and masses of meat, more than you'll ever need, and that the people will live quite happily off that, which is good in some respects. But I found later on, I mean, it's not bad. You can live off the stuff too. You tend to need a lot of it, so it's like the weight that's the problem. But let's go and feed myself, actually. But later on, now that we learnt to do white bread, I mean, look at the food. 38 out of 100. Wow. I mean, one of those, and it's at 30% condition. I must have had this a season or two. It's just cool. It's just really cool to make. And then it's not so good to feed the village on because it's actually resource intensive to create that. I think you need eggs for it. And I'm thinking, well, I can have huge fields of wheat. I'll be able to make loads of the stuff. No, you're limited by the amount of eggs you can produce. So there's that. But it's a great food source just for your own character. You know, I haven't played an MMO and got into it in years. My first one was Ultima Online, and I absolutely adored that. And then I went to Star Wars Galaxies. Or maybe tried a little bit of EverQuest before then. What was it after? Star Wars Galaxies. Then EverQuest, I think. EverQuest 1. Very briefly tried EverQuest 2, and it didn't really do anything for me. World of Warcraft. Rift. I played Rift for a while. World of War... Was it? No, it wasn't World of Warcraft. Warhammer Online was another one. Didn't get into those last two, really. Didn't enjoy them all that much. But I haven't played an MMO for years. And enjoyed it. Right, there's got to be something else I can hunt over here. There's got to be a rabbit or a deer. Or something. Aha! Ha ha ha! I see my next victim. Coming right to me. Was I a bit... Yeah, I was a bit too impatient there. Right, it's 2 rabbits over there. Is that one? Oh, there's one just there. And that is the one. That one just jumped up for no reason. Seems to have found Rabbit City here. Yeah, the hunting in this is quite good once you get a good bow. I mean, if you're just going after rabbits and deer and moose, there's nothing to really... You're not at risk of anything. It's when you try taking on bear and bison. I mean, I find them a real challenge, even now. I've killed a few of each one, though. But, yeah. Good to have some healing potions when you go into that. And if you can't get the potions yet, if you haven't got the tech to build the herbalist hut, a huge amount of plantains, broadleaf plantains. You have a huge stack in there. There's nothing stopping you eating like 100 in one go. And that will top your health up. Well, not that you should need to eat the full 100, but you can carry a big stack of them. They're a bit of a pain to gather up, but they're very good. Oh, hello, Mr. Wolf. My horse is getting eaten. Hang on. Use turbo mode. That'll help. It's a pig! We were looking for a pig, but not with 3 wolves on the tail. Didn't realise I'd ventured this far from the village, actually. Got caught on a fence here. Hang on.